Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio. Okay, so the last time we didn't quite get to green science, but that is okay. That is our goal today. We've set up everything, had some minor power issues, and we're ready to go. I'm still recovering a little bit from that cold I had, so my voice may be a little bit more gravelly than you're used to, although considering this is the very beginning of the channel and over half of my videos have been recorded with the gravelly voice, you may be surprised when I sound crystal clear. So here we go. Let's get the copper line over. Alright? We'll loop around here. That's too many corners. We'll loop around here. We'll get rid of you and do that. So now we'll send copper over this way. And up. If you've never played before, I've already talked about that. That's alright, because it extends over to the top. Alright, so now, copper coil coming in. Now all we need is the iron. So let's bring in some iron. We'll have to bring it underneath, loop it up here. We'll get some inserters. Wow. I did not leave myself enough room for iron the way I really need it to be, so we can make this work. Okay, yep. We'll just reconstruct this whole thing. Not a problem. My tool broken? Jeez, seems real slow. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go underground here. All this copper clear out, and it's going to take too long, and you can always have copper in your inventory anyway. You can never have too much copper or iron ore. So that clears out a little bit of space. So what I can do to get my copper line, or excuse me, my iron line in, and have inserters feeding in. So let's have some inserters feeding in for my copper. Autosave. So there's my iron. What's the ratio for this? We need 1 plate to 3 cables. Okay, so we probably actually don't need fast inserters, but we're going to do that anyway. And then we'll have our fast inserters coming out. Coming into our boxes. Why won't this work? Oh, right, because I need more space. Okay, so that's not going to work. I need my long-handed inserters here, so let's get another... Yeah, we'll build it all. Alright, I'm running low on pretty much everything. So that's not going to work. We'll have to do it the other way. You go here. You go here, actually. And here. And we'll get our faster inserters coming in here and here. So now I can have my belt come this way. We're going to go down. So we'll split the iron off. That's the iron for that already. It does actually make the most sense to come here. So we'll go this way. Now we've got our underground belt. We'll come in from here. And we'll get our splitter right off here. Alright, so now I've got my iron coming in. I've got my copper coming in. Everything's good. And there we go. We are starting to make what we need. So we'll put these chests here. We'll just do a buffer off of each one, and then we are going to take my inserters here and just put them onto a line. They're both going to be on the far side of the line, so in order to make this work, I really want one more gap. Can I get one more? No, I cannot. Unfortunate. So we can do a little more complicated load balancer, or we can do a jog, which I really don't want to do, but if we have to do it, so be it. More power poles, because I don't have the research necessary. Is that it? No. We still got a little bit more red. So we're okay. We'll just come up here, we'll load balance in this part. Okay, so that gets me that. We could put my load balancer in right here. Luckily for all these, we just need a simple version of the load balancer. Do that. Don't go there because we're going to have to go underground. And there we are. Now we have circuits. So we can bleed the circuits off in order to start creating inserters. So to do inserters, which we are desperate for, we need circuits, gears, and plates. Well, we have all those things, circuits, gears, and plates. We look at the ratio, we need 1 to 1 to 1. So we don't need to overload any side of the belt. I can actually combine these two onto one belt like I did over here for my transport belt, excuse me, and we can go along. What we're going to end up doing is put the inserters over on this side, so we'll have these two. When we get to the green science, we can actually combine, because again, it's 1 to 1. So all of these ratios are working out. We can use one belt to make all of this stuff happen for now. So our buffers are filling up, which is good. We already have a buffer of transport belt. How good are we? We're doing okay on transport belt, though. It's really the inserters that we've got to go. We got to get some inserters going. So I've got level 1 assemblers. We'll just use these bad boys. It's a 1 to 1 ratio, so we're going to have that come out here, which means loop, and then there. This is where our input is. We're going to start here, and we're going to bring in my materials down here as best I can. Maybe I might need another 1 gap. We'll see. So these two bad boys will pipe underneath to join together. We'll need a splitter and some underground belt. That's getting complicated. Everything, the lazy in me just wants to steal this line. This is the line we already have and need. Oh, but it's a really bad idea. But I really want to. Can I, Dad? Huh? Can I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed into the splitter from this side so then I can come up this way. Which gives me room here. We'll just hoover all these up. Get rid of that. That we could go underground with this and just have that over there, which is really, really tempting. Actually, I can't use a level 1. I have to have, I wasn't thinking about this. Your level 1 assemblers can only have a 2-part recipe, and to make inserters, we have 3 parts. So to make a 3-part recipe, we need to have a level 2 assembler, and to do that, we need many more irons, much more irons. We actually need some gears. Do I not have gears going into a buffer? I do not. That's unfortunate. Let's do something a little crazy. Let's have these guys feeding into a buffer. And then I need more iron for inserters. Gimme. 956 iron plate. I think I've got enough iron now. I'm not entirely certain, but I suspect I'm good to go for a while. Alright, so here we go. We'll get some inserters out here onto a belt. This is not the most efficient, but efficiency is not my goal. I just want a buffer here for my gear wheels. So this one's going to be going quite a bit. It's going to build up the buffer. It's going to be a huge buffer, actually. I don't need the buffer that big for iron gear stacks. 4 stacks is plenty of a buffer. And I can come and steal it, which reminds me, did I fill up this whole chest? Yeah, I did! I really only need 4 stacks for that, too. So that's good. Let's set some limits on all of these. I was sleeping. 4 stacks for circuits is good as well. We'll do 2 apiece. Any other chests that I need to buffer? I don't need to buffer science because I never need science on me. I don't need to buffer ore because I never need ore. But the plates, I need the plates and all that business. So when we were talking about perfect... Oh, goodness. Are we done with science? Nope. Shooting speed 2. We were talking about ratios before. This one electric mining drill can feed, actually, up to 2 of these bad boys. So we see we have 10 down here. We only need 5. I have 9. I know I've overloaded. Obviously, I've overloaded. We have a backup. Backups in my world are good. I like seeing the backup. Okay, here we are. Inserterville. Let's get it going. So, in order to get it going, I need you. Perfect. I know this is just quick off the ground. That's all I want. Quick off the ground. Get me running. Get me inserters. Okay, here we go. So, I want you to make, please, inserters. So, I need 1 each, gear, plate, and wheels. So, I'm gonna do it. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna steal it here. So, here we go. We're going underground, coming through here, and we'll come around underneath. We're gonna move this up 1. So, there we go. Then, I'm going to bleed off. I'm out of splitters. Let's create 5 more splitters. We're going to bleed off the electronics. So they're going to come through here. And so I'm going to have electronics and these bad boys. Alright. So I need 2 long-handed inserters. So make 1 more long-handed inserter. And some regular inserters just because I'm going to need some regular inserters anyway. And once all these things come into place, I'm going to have my factory. So they're going to come in above, my inserter row will be there, and my export will be here, and I'll have my last inserter row going. Right, that's why I had it on that side, because it was my simple buffer. I can still make it work. Get rid of you. Come back in. Yep, we want to go north. Okay. Hoover up that last little bit. No, actually, I can't do that. I have to do it. I have to go up. Right. Right. Clear off the backlog. There we go. It's convoluted. I'm going to need some faster belts to make everything work, but there it is. Get rid of this bad boy. Alright. This is still not a problem because I can have this come through and I'll just have my circuits come through underneath. Okay, so I've got my splitter. Now I need some underground belts. So give me some of those. Those are quick to do. I like it. You make 5, but it actually makes 10. It's a smart system. It knows, hey, I'm going to need... Oh, and it just fits. Perfect. Cycle you off. Give me some circuits. I know I don't need a full thing of circuits, but that's okay. It'll give me a convenient place to hoover some up too if I need it. Alright, so now we come in. I need 2 regular inserters just to make things look nice and balanced. I'm going to do it that way. And I need 1 long-handed inserter because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So these will pick up twice as much of this stuff because there's twice as much on the belt. This will just give me 1. So that's everything I need. So I come in here. I need to make inserters. Okay, my inserter comes out here. I've got a buffer chest. There won't be a buffer chest if I do it this way. Well, I can't because then I could come out here. That puts everything on the left. I think it puts everything on the left. We'll find out in a moment. So, excellent. 1 power pole feeds almost everything. And then to do my connection, I don't need you here, so I'll put my connection there. Perfect. There it is. We're making inserters, and they will be on the left. So I will need to put one of these bad boys down. Do that. I'm going to do the same thing because I want them to end up on this row. So here's that, that, and that. So this is the main bus for our science area, and it's a little more than we need just for science. So I might steal a couple of, make some other things here, especially when red and green science start going. But this will work for now. So we have all these things going, and the nice thing about using the main bus system is that if necessary, how fast are you? Alright, we're not really keeping up, so let's get some fast inserters going. I'm going to take all the inserters, mine inserters. So I get some fast inserters going. There's the cat again, if you can hear him in the background. That'll be feature number 1. And we'll just unload with some fast things. It's... Actually, no, it doesn't look like we need them. So we'll keep going with the standard inserters. And they'll just work a little more often. Power consumption is good. We're about half of production. I kind of feel like I want to go check the power just to make sure. So the only thing left to do then is create science. Oh, as I was going to say, these are expandable to the west. So long as I don't run into major water or anything, I can go as far as I need to go to make this. So like I have 3 things making my gears. You know, I've got plenty of gear production ready to go. Alright, so everything looks good. Everything seems to be manageable. Now let's create some green science. I can, if need be, pump in some green science under here. I can kind of go backward on the bus. Feed it back down this way, pump it in. I can go underground here, I can go underground here, underground here. And that brings it along, connect it into here, and that puts it on the other side of the loop. See, this is the nice thing about the loop. The loop is full. Long live the loop. All right. I think that's it. I think we're out of science. I don't think we can do anything else without green science. Oh, shotgun shell damage 1. I never researched it. All right. I've got a bit of a reprieve. But we're ready for green anyway, so let's clear out some trees. We're going to make the science up here. The completionist in me, or the designer in me, much prefers for making the science closer together, but that's okay. It's easier to pipe the green science in then the inserters and the belt. Now I could combine them onto one belt, bring it back down in, run that underneath, but I think we've already decided I can't fit 6 factories in here, which reminds me I need 6 factories. So give me another 5 of those. Cancel those. Because now I've got a buffer of... Come on. Come on. I've got a buffer of these bad boys. So give me all of them. I want them. And I guess, to be fair, I want them too. Give me all your circuits. Now I can just do these, and I just make those, and I make these. Perfect. I don't think I have enough to... Oh, no gears, huh? We'll get there. To fit 6. I don't think fit 6 here. Let's find out, though. Alright, you I don't want here. Well, I will eventually, I guess, but for right now I want you here. Alright, so I got for 1. Well, let's just see. Because I can have the output go up if I need to. Don't go there. No, I can only fit 5. You really need 6. 6 is the magic number. The ratio for science basically works out 5 making level 1 science pack, 6 making level 2 science pack, 12 making the level 3 science pack, and I only need 1 for making the level 4 science pack, because the way the alien artifact work, each alien artifact gets you 10 of the purple Erlenmeyer flasks, so you don't need a tremendous amount. So that's why I didn't build it over there, which makes me sad. So we will make it up here, which definitely means tree cleaning. Now I could just start shotgunning all of these, and don't think it's not tempting, because it's tempting. But I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to get some of this in. So let's get the belt. We only need 1 belt. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. No more red science. I've done everything that's red science only. Yep. So I need green science. So the first thing with green science I'm going to do is advanced material processing, because that will help the fact that I only have room for 10 furnaces down here. By upgrading to steel, it basically doubles the speed. Okay, so let's get this bad boy... Let's get this party started. So what we're going to need is we're going to need to go underground here. We're going to go underground here to here. We only need one strand through. Then we need a splitter. So we split off here. We're going to do that. We're going to come this way. That's going to be our combined belt. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Where I'm going is bad news bears, because I didn't leave myself enough gap. Ha-ha! I am the best ever. Fear me, for I know things. Just not enough of the right things. Alright, hoover all these bad boys up. Alright, we gotta give myself a 2 gap. So this actually is still... That's okay. We can still do this. We just have to go like that. Okay, now we're ready to go. So I bring this bad boy up 1. And I go underground here, because I have to. I throw in a splitter here. The wrong way. So I actually don't need this. We're learning together, folks. Learning together. Granted, I shouldn't be learning. I kind of already know what I'm doing with all of this stuff, but... there it is. Okay. There we go. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Perfect. Alright, so now we're ready. Our bus extends to here. Where's the bus for this bad boy? I didn't split them off. Well, that's okay. I mean, honestly, the bus is done here for science. We don't need to go any farther than this. So let's create our science. Come through here. We're going to build them down beneath, so we'll feed in from above. As above, so below. And I need 6 of them. 1, get out of the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, those are my 6. We'll come to here. Oh, get rid of you. Just barely in the way. Okay. So I've got 2 things being loaded. So I want to use, personally, 2 splitters on each. or 2 inserters on each, rather. And to make this even, we'll do that. What's slowing you down right now? Yeah, we need blue inserters. Let's speed this bad boy up. Now we're waiting on that. So we're going to do a wee bit of a modification here. And that is this. Get rid of you. I don't need you there. Alright. Let's get some more blue inserters. Put the power pole back in. And then put another power pole in here to connect them. That will make sure that this thing is running pretty much non-stop as it stops. What's going on, guys? Do I need another one here? It's the unloading. Aha. Go away. Now I do. Now that I've sped everything up, this bad boy needs to be faster. And then this, I don't care about this. Like, I'll limit it to this. Give me that one because I can. So I'll limit that. Now that's limited by this. Okay, so just give me half the inserters. And that'll keep things going. So we'll need another fast inserter, which is fine because now I've got over 100 inserters on me. So creating up 5 of these bad boys, that's nothing. So we'll get a fast inserter, putting it out. And now that sucker is going to go. Alright, so we need green science, because that's the purpose of this episode. We're running a little long, but that's okay. We're going to get this green science produced. Yes, yes, beep, beep. Alright, let's put in some power poles. Every other. Perfect. And connect them together, like so. Put a light down. So we can see. Put a light down so we can see. And we are making science. So, how fast does it take to make science? 6 seconds. So we can just definitely use regular inserters all through here. We'll go here, here, and here. So get my last... This will be one of the last things I have to do with regular power poles. It's sort of exciting. Because with green science, I'll be able to do advanced electronic distribution. Here we go. That is too wide to go underneath. So instead, what we'll do is we'll just end these. Hoover all that up. And just go underneath. Because we really don't need to have that big area anymore. We can, of course, go underneath and extend this if we want. We're going to come down this way so I can load balance. Just planning this out here. Sorry, with a little bit of radio silence. Alright, we'll go underneath. And we need to come in through here. So actually this jog is bad. Pay no attention to that jog. This is not the jog you're looking for. Come underneath here. To there, perfect. Come on down. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Be-doo-doo-doo-doo. I need a bunch more underground belt. Alrighty. We go under here. We go under here. Go under here. Fill in the gap. Green science goes marching on. The one bad thing about this is we will overproduce green science with this method, but at this point almost everything needs green and red science anyway, so let's just overproduce, right? That's what's going to happen. I could load balance the red, so I overproduce red a little bit too, but honestly, eh. And the more I think about it, that load balancer on the green is completely unnecessary, so let's just get you out. I don't need to make that much green. But that's that. Green science. It is done. So our science area for now is basically finished. We will need to add blue processing. We haven't even researched it yet, but we will have to add some blue processing into it. You can see here, you've got your doubles, so you can see the science is working on green. It's a beautiful thing. This episode was a little bit long. It's the last one of the week, though, so hopefully that's enjoyable for you. Thank you so much for watching. I had a really good time, as I always do. I love Factorio. Please feel free to leave any comments that you have down in the doobly-doo. And thank you to John Green for that phrase. Again, thank you so much for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed it. Do consider subscribing to stay updated to the channel. And I will see you next time. Cheers!